Hi guys, my name is Kristal Smith and I'm Star Director for Team Victorious Violets underneath Superstar Director Christina Stainbrook, and I am here to talk to you today about the friend zone. The friend zone! Who do we put in the friend zone? What am I talking about? Well, the friend zone is really when you have your customers and your prospects and even your team, and you're working on a personal relationship with them. And how you're going to do that is by following my steps, the 3 F's. Are you ready? Follow, focus, and friend zoned. So write it down. Follow, focus, friend zoned. Because if you follow them and you focus on them, you're going to get them in your friend zone. And I'm going to tell you what I mean. So let's say you have customers and you want them to repeat buy with you. You want them, they can pick any consultants to shop with. They can pick anyone. Why are they shopping with you? So, and it's going to be because you're friends. Don't you? Let's say we all know Pampered Chef consultants. We all know Color Street consultants. But when it's time to order that product and you want something from that company, which out of all of those consultants are you going to go to? The ones that are your friends, right? The ones that you have personal relationships with outside of just the product. We want to feel valued as humans to somebody. We don't want to feel like, oh, I'm giving you this $100 order and you're not even going to say thank you and I'm never going to hear from you again. Or I'm going to give this person a $100 order and it's going to help their life and I'm going to get to see it because we're so connected and we're friends and I'm going to get to see their life improving because of my support. Then I'm going to go this way, right? So that's what the friend zone is all about. So you've got follow, focus, and friend zone. And what I mean by that, the first thing you want to focus on is following. And what I mean by that, so you're going to go to their Facebook page. If you're not friends with all your customers, you need to add them as a friend on social media. You need to go to their Facebook page and to work on ways of becoming friends and to work on that relationship, you're going to follow and focus. So follow them first, focus on what they're posting about, and find something that you guys connect on. Comment on the pictures of their kids that they're cute, or comment on something that you also have in common with them. And do whatever you can to work on that friendship outside of Scentsy. This is a relationship business, so we need to be working on our relationships with people. Our business is not even going to work if we can't sell stuff, if we can't maybe get a team member to join once in a while. And the best way that we can do that is by being focused on our friends, focused on our customers. And by focus, I mean focus on working and building a relationship. So if you go to their page on Facebook and you can click on the little check that shows that you're friends, you can click on that and you can click follow. And that's going to put them in your news feeds. And it's going to kind of keep you in their news feeds too, because you're going to be conversing with their posts and they're going to converse with yours. And you guys are going to work on a bond and a friendship through social media by simply following. Okay. Invite them to your VIP group so they can follow you back a little bit, right? And then you're going to go into your workstation and subscribe them to your Scentsy newsletter. Scentsy automatically sends people a newsletter on the 7th of every month. And you have until the 6th to update it. So you can actually go in there in the workstation and edit your newsletter. To subscribe, here's a little secret. To subscribe your customers to your newsletter, which it's only 1 email a month. So I go in there and I go to the contacts tab, and then you can click on their name and you click edit info and you can change all of their info and you can subscribe them to your newsletter that way. So if they don't click to subscribe, you can actually force subscribe them. And I mean, It's only one email a month, so it's not that big of a deal. So I force subscribe all of my new customers, and then they can always unsubscribe later if they really don't like it. But that's just another way of getting them to follow me back while I'm following them. So we've got follow, we've got focus, as in connecting, chatting on certain interests, because this is a relationship business. So you're following your customers, you're focusing on them, and then you're inviting them to your VIP group, you're subscribing them to your newsletter, you're working on that personal relationship with them. There is another thing that I want you to work on, and that's called social media monthly maintenance. So you've got your follow, focus, and then friend zoned. But then about every month or so, you're bringing in new customers. You're having parties. You're adding people. You're friend happy. You want your social media audience to be always growing. If you're working this business on social media, if you want more from your business than just a hobby, then you want to always be growing your friend numbers. So one thing that I do is monthly maintenance. So I will go through like my entire friends list, and I'll just click on random people I haven't seen in a while. And some of them are customers, some of them are not customers yet, but they're prospects or they're on my list of 100. And I'll just click to follow them, because that's going to change who I've been chatting with and connecting with and everything for a while to new people that I need to chat with and connect with and things like that. Because if you are not controlling Facebook, Facebook will control you. So you have to go in the friends list, visit people, change up your following. I think you can follow, I don't know how many people, but there's a cap out, and there's like 20 people that you can put in your favorites. And a lot of people are like, well, I'm putting my friends in my favorites and my family and stuff like that. But that's fine. But what I do is I just follow my friends and family. My favorites are like my biggest customers, because I want to work on my relationship with them to further my business. I want them to refer me. I want them to host. And like I said, my following and my favorites are going to change every couple of months. It's just how Facebook algorithms work. Also with groups, every group or anything page that you liked or whatever, when you liked it or when you joined it, it automatically followed you in it. So all that stuff's going to be in your news feed, taking up space. And when you go to your news feed, you're not going to be able to connect with customers, because it's going to be filled with all of this junk that you really don't need to waste your time scrolling with if you're on social media to focus and friend zone people. So go through your groups list and you can subscribe and you can stay in the group without seeing every little post in your newsfeed. So you need to adjust your groups and what you're seeing in your newsfeed on them and your notifications. Adjust what your notifications are. Adjust all of this stuff. Get rid of all the fluff that's taking up your time in social media and focus on friend zoning. You've really got to focus on friend zoning. It's going to be easier to chat. They're going to it's going to give you referrals, hosts, and it's really just going to grow your business. When you're prospecting, it's the same rules. So I'm talking about customers and new customers that you have, but really this could be for your list of 100 too. If you say, hey, oh my gosh, I know these 10 people have not ever bought from me, and I know they would love Scentsy if they tried it. So just friend zone them for a while. And then you can come back and talk about Scentsy, or they'll see Scentsy. They'll see you posting about it, because you guys are going to be in each other's news feeds. So you're not automatically in someone's news feeds. You can post all day long, and it doesn't mean that someone's going to see your post unless you've followed, focused, and friend zoned these people. So I just want to check over my little notes here and make sure that I touched on all of these topics that I wanted to talk about. Focus, follow, focus, friend zoned. That's all you need to know. And when you're sending happy mail, here's a little trick. If you take notes, you can even put notes in your workstation or on your Amy follow-up app or wherever about scents that these certain customers like. Well, let's say we have a new fresh smell coming out as a scent of the month. Well, if you mail that to everyone who only likes bakery, if you mail it to customers that only like bakery smells, you're not really going to impress them and you're wasting your time, right? So make sure you keep little notes of like the scent categories that your customers love the most. So when a scent comes and it's the scent of the month, you know that you're not wasting Happy Mail sending it to people that it's not going to impress. We want to impress them with our products. We don't want to send them stuff that they don't think smells good. So we need to think about that. And they will also be super impressed that you are friend zoned with them enough to know what they like and to remember what they like. That really impresses them. So my challenge for you, because some of you probably never done this, is to go through your Facebook friends list right now, reconnect with friends, old customers you haven't talked to in a while, follow different people, change your following, and go through and get some of those filler groups that you don't really care about out of your news feed. Even if you just go to your news feed, you can click the 3 dots at the top of the post and click unfollow. You don't have to unfriend, just unfollow. And that's really all I have for you. So get on there, do your Facebook maintenance every couple months, start following, focusing, and friend zoning people, and your business will just shoot off. Love you guys. Bye.